What's up, guys? Alright, today we are actually venturing out into the realm of graphical user interfaces, or commonly known as GUIs. I don't know why they're called GUIs, but except for the fact that it stands for GUI, but GUI, I'd call it GUI or never mind. Anyway, GUIs. How does a GUI work? Well, we have been working out of the main window. So like if I type print hello world blah 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 and not pups hello world, this is called the main window or main win. And we won't be wanting to use this window anymore. We'll be wanting to make our own windows. And so to do that, first, pretty much the first command of every program from now on is going to be called no main win, and that window won't pop up anymore. So we're going to have to define our own window, and here's how that works. First, what we do is we describe the dimensions of the window with the built-in variable window width and window height. And there are also built-in variables display width and display height, and I'm going to make this window as wide as the display and as high as the display. I can't type today. Height equals display height. And it looks exactly like that. I don't know if the capitalization has anything to do with it, but it probably does, so just make it exactly like that. Then the next thing we can describe is the placement of the window. It's called upper left X and upper left Y. And for that, let's just say, well, we want it to fill the screen, so let's just have it be 0. And of course, oops, 0. So that puts it right here. Blink, blink, blink. So it'll look kind of like this window we're typing in right now. Anywho, at this point, we can put some stuff in the window, but instead of taking the time right now to go through all the different things you can put in it, well, I'll do one. How about static text? See how it turns blue there? It's a built-in keyword. Alright, here, I'll come back to that. When we actually get down to it, we're going to open the window. So we'll open, give it a title. That will appear up here. Open title for window. Later on we'll do other things like graphics and blah blah blah. They're just different kinds of windows. For window as, and then we give it a handle like we did for the file input and output. Let's just call it number 1 or something. Now let's come back to the static text. It's basically just words that chill there. What we would do here is we give it the handle that the window has, followed by a period, and then handle for just specifically this thing. Now it doesn't really make any difference for static text because you never use it later on in the program, but so you just name it whatever. And then we can say hello world. I can't spell. And now we give it from the upper left, we'll give it placement. I think it's X then Y. And this is all in pixels. Same with this, by the way. This is all in pixels. I should have mentioned that. Pixels. So let's just say 20 over 100 down. And then after that, you would say how big it is. I don't know. I'd suppose it'd be like let's be safe, say 200 pixels wide, 40 pixels high. Then, so it doesn't just flash and go away, we'll say wait. But we can't just say wait, because then how do you close the end of the program? You see this little X up here? We can tell the program what to do when you hit the X. Well, it'll close the window automatically even if you don't have this here, but you also need to end the program completely so it doesn't keep running silently, non-visually. So how you do that is you would print number 1. I don't know why it uses the word print, but print. Anywho, trap close. That's what that's called, trapping the close event. And then go to a label, a branch label. We'll call it quit. And put that down here. Quit. And then just like the file IO, input and output, we'll have close the handle and then just end the program. And this is all we need for a basic graphical user interface. All it's going to do is display static text that you can't do anything with, but it had issues. I don't know, maybe it's this. Sometimes it needs it, sometimes it doesn't. Let's try this. There it is. Ta-da! Hello world. Now, in Just Basic, there's this nifty little program that allows you to cheat. Go under Run, and down here at the bottom, Freeform Jai Gui Editor. Click on it. It'll save you so much hassle, and you will love it. What do you suppose this is? Well, you can drag stuff around. This here, you can design your window however you want, and you can put anything you want in here. Static text. Hello world. Here's the extension for the handle. Static text 1, and then you can just drag it around. You can put fields in there where you can type in. Textbox. I'll show you how to do those later on. Buttons. Button. The extensions here might matter. Oh yeah, and then here, branch label. When you click on the button, it'll go to a certain label. Let's call it label for now, because I don't know what it's going to do. But there's a button. You can change the size of it. And let's change the title. Strange Program 1. Change the handle. Call it number 1. And when you have everything just the way you want it, you go to Output and Produce Code. Or Produce Code plus Outline. That just gives you like all the branch labels and stuff as well. Doesn't really matter. And it copies it directly to your keyboard. I mean clipboard. Isn't that nifty? It produces the code for you. It saves you a lot of time in the long run. So let's let's try and fix this formatting. Make everything look nice. Alrighty. Now, if you don't have the upper left X and the upper left Y, it'll automatically put the upper left hand corner wherever the mouse is when it begins to run, wherever the cursor is. So you don't absolutely need it. I just like to define where it goes, but we'll leave it for now. This label here, it's going to ask me where to put this label. let us put it down here. Label. What should it do? Well, you know what? I'll just dive right in and show you how to get input from this text box. You would go print number 1 dot and then the extension of the text box, which for me is TB. Then in the quotations you put contents question marks and then a variable name. Let's just say var. It's a character. Then you would do input. Maybe I have this backwards. I'll double check this. Number 1 dot tb var, and then I think that's all you need, and you've got your input. I might have these two backwards. If so, I'll just switch them around. Then, what should we do with it? Let's do this. I don't think I've ever shown you this before. You can have a notice that pops up, you know, like those annoying Windows things that pop up and ding at you. Well, you can do that to your users. And then in quotes, you can put you entered var into the text box. And you just wait for more input. I don't know if I have any errors. Let's try it. Hey, it compiled. Let's see if this works. Boo! You entered... Oh. Well, apparently I didn't enter anything. Let's try this. There's a chance that I did something here. Boo! You entered boo into the text box. Et voila! Now I just totally made this up off the top of my head, so if you think it's kind of goofy, it's because it is. But yeah, we'll do some more interesting things later on. I haven't decided what exactly yet. Maybe we'll try making a game sometime here. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Anywho, now you know the basics of making a graphical user interface. I don't think I have anything to show you at this time. Maybe the next tutorial will be going more in depth into making GUIs, but you have the basics down now, so just practice and have fun. See you later.